We're here again at the Peoples of Australia Refuge, what we're now calling the People's Embassy on ARRERNTE land, on tribal land near Pine Gap facility. I just want to clear up today a few stories circulating. There are rumours and he says and she says going around about this camp now being closed and the ARRERNTE wanting people to go home. There's even some report that because of the flies, it's been said that we need to move on because disease is imminent. On that logic, the entire continent would need to be cleared. But of course, it's ridiculous to think that the ARRERNTE would want us to leave. We've been told that the ARRERNTE, the tribal peoples of the ARRERNTE, are the sovereign holders of this country, and that we are under American military occupation, and that is why we are here, and why we continue to be here to pursue the original brief, which is to coordinate the closing of the facility at Pine Gap, which is why inside the People's Embassy here we have the joint facility by agreement between ourselves and the tribal peoples of the ARRERNTE for this joint facility here to facilitate the closing of the joint facility at Pine Gap. What we need to appreciate is that the situation in this country with regard to protests has indeed changed, and we've seen evidence of this in the past 2 weeks of actions here at Pine Gap. Peace has indeed arrived. Neither side in these actions had any intention of violence. None was indeed displayed, and the police were, with the utmost courteousness, conducted their duties, reluctant to arrest when making arrests, reluctant to charge. When charging, cases were then thrown out in court without being heard. So it is clear that the unity which we sought as a prelude to the peace has indeed already come about. Now we need to understand that the situation is therefore different, and that protests, which of their nature set up an opposition between the government and the peoples, are no longer relevant in this context. Unity has been achieved between the peoples and the government. We are operating in a situation now of peace, and we need to come to terms with this changed situation as we move forward together, the peoples of Australia and the tribal peoples of this land. The government now indicating that it will provide no violent opposition to what arrangements we can achieve between ourselves.